Okay, first quick check of emails. I seem to have misplaced my poker journal. It's where I keep notes on all the others. Their tendencies, tells, and other insights. Sure would be awful if one of them happened to find it. P.S. It's a fake and I placed it in public so they find it. Don't tell. Okay. Let's head down to Voeld.
Not really a holiday destination.
We got PB, we got Meet the Resistance, and we got Trading Favors. Who are we bringing with? Okay, I think I'm gonna bring PB for sure. I want to bring Joel on this. Sure.
Take her down, Callow.
We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggest that it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O.
I take it that's no longer the case.
All H2O on Habitat 6, Voeld to the Angarra, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely.
There goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard.
LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
Whoa!
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
Recent removal of memory blocks has shed further light on my creation. Alec Ryder built me in part to help his wife, Ellen Ryder, survive a terminal illness, later classified as AEND. He hoped that my ability to affect my host's physiology could either prolong her life or help him to discover a cure. Though this hope was not fulfilled, Alec Ryder later integrated this ability into my core design. From the Milky Way, the initiative identified Voeld as Habitat 6, a golden world projected to be a life-sustaining and temperate garden world. This is confirmed by Angarran historians. Voeld was once a heavily populated and thriving Angarran colony. During the Scourge event, gravitational distortions affected Voeld's orbit. Models from the Nexus Tech Lab show how this triggered a minor ice age. The Angarra were forced to withdraw to a few urban centers, with the rest of Voeld's population scattered in smaller settlements. Voeld is therefore both culturally and strategically important to the Angarra, and has drawn the attention of the Kett. Reports suggest a significant military presence on both sides, as the Angarran resistance fight to defend Voeld's population and protect the ice in case it remains of their world. More plans need to be evaluated for potential outposts. He did the impossible in Eos, he restored a golden world and gave colonization an overdue start. Liam helped coordinate efforts on the ground, and he's confirmed the obvious. You need to keep pushing. Thousands of lives in Helios depend on you as their pathfinder. Evaluate UNC worlds and call for the placement of outposts where possible. Okay. Memory trigger.
Oh, Suvi wasn't kidding about the cold.
If you didn't know anything was here, you wouldn't think anything was here.
Step carefully. Ice and darkness. Deadly combination.
This is an impressive setup. A functional base on an ice mountain.
We're a strong people who are only momentarily burdened.
A heater! Let me warm up for a second. I've never been so cold.
We're almost there. We'll need to talk to Commander Anyik when we arrive.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
Solon. Yes, I am aware of the dwindling supply situation. The supplies meant for the Resistance had to be diverted at the last moment, so we never received them. We'll get the next drop. I'm taking care of it myself.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable
Hey there,
limits.
Explorer. Thought we've got
Life support is back online.
this'll work.
The first time you switch it on,
I hear you have a very impressive vehicle, yes?
We call it the Nomad.
I'm an amateur mechanic myself. Build vehicles for my people. Upload this schematic for your mechanic, with my compliments. They can upgrade your vehicle's shielding once you find the needed components.
He lives for this shit. It will make his day.
My long-lost brother. You can find some of what you need here on Voeld. The rest, out and about.
Anyak is wasting time. We should be out there looking for Michelle.
Michelle's dead.
Yes, Michelle's explosion. She was known to
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Got a message from my little brother this morning. He asked when I'm coming home.
He's young. He doesn't understand yet.
I don't know.
Good to see you again, Commander Dozil.
And you, Jarl. This is the alien. The one you think can help us.
Yes. This is Ryder, of the Andromeda Initiative.
I am Anyik Dozil. Remember the name, because if you betray us, I will kill you myself. Be assured that what I do to you will make the stars turn their faces and grow dark.
I have no intention of betraying you.
Say what you want. It is the hands that reveal true intention. If you wish to prove yourself, be an ally in our fight against the Kett. Despite our best efforts, their growing forces remain a threat to our people. Speak to our lookouts, who watch the valley. They'll know where our need is dire. Jarl, watch them. And be careful yourself, my friend.
I always am.
Don't you have something to do?
Shift change. Kett leader goes to console, speaks with unknown. Kett patrol returns, reports nothing unusual. Kerrigan enters camp, quickly dispatched. Kett comes close to bug location. Kett leader checks weapon. Kett leader checks weapon again. Group of 5 Kett leave base to deal with roving wild wraith herd. Kett leader makes daily report to unknown superior. Glitch and feed, unsure what's causing it. Kett leader checks weapon for 5th time today. Feed cuts out for 2 minutes. Reported. Kett leader delivers hour-long speech to underlings. Kett leave in the direction of Angarra. Reported. Possibly incoming attack. Kett leader reports in and immediately checks weapon. Static on feed, cuts out for 7 minutes. Kett leader dispatches patrol and rover, unsure of destination. Feed goes dark, reported. Feed still down, possible issue with network.
Joe, hey friend. Welcome home, brother.
Olisk, I took a party to the supply drop point. When we got there, everything was gone. Our contact was missing. The snow showed signs of activity. Multiple individuals. The Kett, maybe? I'll keep this quiet until you get it sorted.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Olisk is in charge of requisitions. We should speak with him.
Wow. I wonder how it works. Do you think they're adapted remnant tech?
You don't win a war without good organization.
From this room, we keep track of our brothers and sisters in the field.
Think I'll see any Kett? Not likely. They don't venture.
We're seeing an increase in activity around John Neek. The Kett have erected a barrier of some kind around the dig. Scouts have spotted abducted Angarra moving around behind the shield. Looks like the Kett have them working on something. We can't tell what it is. Also, more reports of abductions. The Kett appear to have stopped trying to attack the Dara. Too well defended. That's good. However, it looks like they're focusing their attacks on people traveling across the planet. Ambushes have increased. We should make sure the warning gets out.
I look. Over the recruits have present us. Younger than I expected, but they have spirit. Heard about that doll?
You think it's paper?
I don't know. Feels like it.
We didn't hear about the human. Landed right in the middle of... We're gonna need some kind of stimulant.
I have Kacharian sooner. Or out
That human is a pathfinder fighting for us. Have some respect.
Yes, what is it? You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, aren't you? Why are you standing here? Shouldn't you be talking to the commander?
I'm Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative. From...
Wonderful. You're from far away. Do they have magical healing where you're from?
Nothing more advanced than what you have?
Then where you're from is useless to me right now. Stand over there.
The commander said the alien wanted to help, but we need it. The emergency caches, maybe.
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Kett attacks are always a risk. Wounded? There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies nearby. No substitute for real medical attention, but you'll survive long enough to reship.
Problem is the caches are empty right now.
We're strained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
There's no time to waste. I'll help with whatever you need.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Directions to the caches are with them. You have a vehicle?
Of course.
Good. Get going.
I'm so sorry. We managed to push the Kett back from Techix, but they knew we were coming. Had traps laid out before we even crested the peak. Arjan didn't make it. He went down covering our saboteur. Took out nearly a dozen Kett before he fell. You'd have been so proud of him. I wanted to let you know before word got back in a less delicate way. I'll tell Eskel to hold off on sending the notice. You should be able to break the news to your parents yourself, Commander. I truly am sorry. I know this must be difficult to read, but know that Arjan Doziel was a hero today. Pavoa, Mother. I hope you and Lavala are well. Little Fallet must be a handful by now. Mother, something happened. I sent Arjan on a mission and he didn't come back. He's not coming back. His officer tells me he fell protecting his squad. This is my fault. He should have had more training. Commander Doziel, we need more recruits for Havarl. The Kett haven't reached the ruins, but their attempts on the capital have been bolder. I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out. I know you're stretched thin right now, and I heard about Arjan, so I'm sure this is a difficult time for you. I wouldn't contact you if it wasn't urgent. I'll be in the field. Reach me by comm at your earliest convenience.
Give me a double dose of summer, quick.
A double? For you?
Just do it.
Jarl, have you come back to us?
Briefly.
And these must be the strangers I've heard so much about. You know, if not for Jarl, I might kill you.
This is my friend, Mace. She helps supply the resistance.
That must be difficult out here.
Jarl's the brave one.
How do you get supplies with the Kett everywhere?
The same way we came. There are caves and hidden paths all over Voeld.
It's hard to fly in, so my children run most items through the caves, little by little.
Children?
Their size makes it hard for the Kett to detect. We all do what we can out here, even children.
How do you feel about Ephra?
Some speak ill of the man, but his plan is bold and the resistance is important. I'll do what I can to help until I can't help anymore.
Are you selling anything we could use?
I have almost nothing left. What I do have, we need if we're going to stand any chance against the Kett. Maybe if you clear that Kett station on the South Road, I'd be able to bring in more and spare something for you.
Good luck, and stay safe.
Just make sure you return Jarl to us.
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Kett got their vehicle. Yared says, Pathfinder, something I can do for you?
You the requisitions officer? I hear you're having supply issues.
Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything's running fine.
Your communications say otherwise. You haven't received a shipment in weeks.
Those data pads are encrypted. How did you... I need to keep this news contained. No one knows the shipments have stopped. If word gets around, we'll have a serious morale drop. I need to investigate this quietly.
You have any leads?
Not much. The supplies make it planetside, but never reach the base. The obvious answer is the Kett. Sabotage is their style. We changed our drop point, but no luck. I can't send someone to investigate without word getting around. I guess there's no avoiding it eventually.
I can take a look at the drop point. That way no one will panic.
I can't sanction an official search, but I also can't stop you from investigating on your own. The nav point for the last drop location is in my personal console. You seem to be adept at decryption, so I'll let you figure out the rest.
Joe, my friend. Welcome home, brother.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point. Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Well, everyone looks friendly.
Let's try to make a good first impression.
It's good to be back. I have friends here.
Life support restored.
I brought the snacks last time.
Whoa! Didn't mean to sneak up on you. Your commander said you could show us the valley.
Zeke, I don't want to talk to it. You talk to it.
Ryder has a name.
You named it. How do you even tell them apart?
Stars, Beniska, just stop talking. Yeah, we can show you the valley. What are you looking for?
I'm here to help your people. Know anyone who needs it?
We've got reports from Hajara about someone trying to rescue a kidnapped family. See those red lights? That's it. If you're here to help, like the commander says, you could start there. Anything else?
Those red lights. You said that's Hajara?
Yes. Hajara Station, one of the Dar in the valley. It's a small community, mostly scientists. There's people there that might need help if you haven't checked it out already.
How do people manage to live down there?
Why so surprised? We've adapted to this weather.
Those lights are conspicuous. Don't the Kett attack?
We've adapted to that too. The Kett want to take us alive, so we fight to the death. It seems to deter them.
What's that alien facility on that mountain over there?
That's the Kett Command Center. We have constant eyes on it.
What's its purpose?
It controls Kett operations on the entire planet. There's always ships coming and going.
I came face to face with the prefect there. Meanest, motherless Bisan I ever saw.
Even the Kett seemed afraid. We don't have much intel on her, though.
Do you know of any remnant sites or ruins?
I think so. Actually, I don't know.
Zeke, do you ever read the dailies?
No, you'll tell me if I need to know something.
So where is it?
Tall lights, over on your right somewhere.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Yeah, you behave. We're watching you.
Okie doke then.
Tempest, we're gonna need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station. Good luck, Ryder.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them.
So Angarra is a lot of tech. Kett seem to be weapon. Swap you out for Vetra.
Okay, Sam, what's Voeld got for us?
Kett activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Kett military efforts on Voeld.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angarra Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Kett installations.
Any suggestions on how to get on Ephra's good side?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angarra Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Voeld's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube. All right, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
Okay, where to first?
The Nomad's got safeties if you drive off this mountain, right?
Trust me.
Can you even see through this snow?
Of it. Temperature should be manageable now.
The windows are fogging up on the inside. Isn't there some sort of de-icer?
I swear I will turn this car around.
Pathfinder, this way!
Nope. How do I... There we go.
I need help here!
welcome.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, I detect a datapad nearby.
I provided the location for the new drop point. Supply drop is scheduled for later today, so get there quickly. If the stars are with us, the drop will contain shield tech. I must remind you again about discretion. You are not to reveal your mission to anyone. If Evra hears we're building a stockpile, he'll take action. You must keep this up for as long as possible. Skies guide you. Axel.
Axel? Should I know about it?
Pathfinder, I have informed Olisk. The drop point is secure.
Good. The Resistance should get their supplies now.
Equipped with custom-modified sniper rifles, sharpshooters accompany raiding parties as scouts and long-range combatants. A well-trained sharpshooter can pick off an unprepared explorer before they even know there are enemies nearby. The skill of many of these sharpshooters is, ironically, the result of Initiative colonist defense training before leaving the Milky Way. Strategically, it was believed that well-armed snipers would be simple but effective defenders of their outposts, with a lowered risk of losing a personnel in the event of an attack. It appears this training has now been passed along. The outlaw bands of the Helios Cluster are diverse. Some were individuals who joined the Andromeda Initiative as an escape from the Milky Way. Some were exiled after the Nexus Uprising. Others chose to seek their fortune elsewhere. Most of these individuals survived by raiding outposts or wandering exploration teams. While not particularly organized or well-equipped, these raiders present a risk to undefended colonists. Most prefer to extort supplies and equipment rather than risk themselves, but when provoked or desperate, they will resort to deadly force.
I recommend caution. Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
Iridium.
Peavy, do you really think this remnant stuff's gonna help us live here?
All signs point to yes?
You don't sound sure.
We'll find a way. Even if it's not remnant, I'm sure we will. Don't think that ice is for slushies. Bad weather for it.
Someone around here probably knows what that ice is for.
Now I'm thinking about that one job I did. Drilling for Ezo on an ice planet.
How do you feel about Sam being in on everything we say and do?
You do know Sam's listening right now, right?
Ugh!
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Go.
I should have dressed warmer.
It's not that cold. Let it go.
Is there anything here that isn't freezing?
I think that's it.
Dang.
Awaiting automated forward station deployment.
There we go.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Looks like an Angaran settlement.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
How's the dig going?
We can't get deep enough to take a proper sample. The ice is too thick. If I had better equipment, we would have finished days ago.
Try asking Armor all about it.
Someone said they saw an alien arrive at the Resistance base. Now here you are. Oh, I wish I could talk. But I gotta get this sky-cursed piece of junk working. It's been picking up weird interference for days. I can't transmit data to our colleagues in Talara.
Is there something I can do?
Maybe. I didn't think you'd be familiar with our machines. Oh, I need to take a break before I kill someone. If you want, feel free to poke around.
High-powered communications array, most likely for planet-wide communications.
Makes sense. Anything on that interference the researcher talked about?
I am detecting a signal. It is faint, but this equipment is sensitive. Pathfinder, I also observe a regular pattern in this emitted signal. It may be artificial.
Kett?
The signal has no identifiers. It is possible the Kett are disrupting or listening in on Angarra communications. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Janlith, I'm pretty sure there's something here. They were probably affected by the Scourge. The microbe variety in the top layer
the
is
alien.
completely different.
We heard
They
reports.
contain traces of 4 different
Can't imagine
radioactive
anything here
isotopes.
interests you.
Just exploring to familiarize myself, or see if someone needs help.
Try Skiot if you haven't already spoken to him. He's been looking for someone to help him. Now, is there anything you need from me?
You were saying something about ice talkers?
Huh? Don't let anyone hear you. Stupid story that started years ago when Dinor and I were students in Australia. Talk to Dinor. He knows more about how that tale spread.
What are you doing with this giant block of ice?
That was cut out from below Hijara. We're right above an inland sea and the ice goes deep. Very deep. Everything under the first layer was perfectly preserved from a time before the Scourge. There's a lot we can learn from the composition of the deeper layers. Microbes, ancient life forms, all untouched by the Scourge.
I won't disturb your work.
Only the Kett showed us the same courtesy.
Oh, this is a tiny room.
The numbers check out. I don't know what else I can do to strengthen my argument. Oh, hello. You're that Rider alien everyone's talking about. What can I do for you?
You said something about ice talkers? What are those?
Oh, that's something of a joke between me, Jonathan, and everyone who went to school with us in Australia. One of our classmates was at an old archaeological dig and thought he heard a voice through the ice. 2 months later, another group claimed they heard the same thing, an angry voice.
What was it?
Too much Malay, that's what Janlith says. Now it's become something of a joke between us.
This isn't Haval. You spend too long out there in the dark, you'll get weak, sick, or worse.
It's bad. I get it. How do I stay alive?
The moment you see sunlight, break cover. Soak up all the rays you can.
I'll be a target.
Not for long. You'll get a lot from just 5 minutes of exposure. After that, get back under cover.
The human is listening to us.
You here to learn survival tips from old Percy?
Why does your kind need the sun?
We draw nourishment from solar radiation, keeps us sharp. Even healed minor injuries.
But we have to keep out of sight, or the Kett will spot us.
You sound like an expert, and I'd like to survive.
What I can teach wouldn't help. Different biology.
Your body can't store a charge.
If you go too long without sunlight, do you get sick?
Lack of regular exposure puts our bodies under stress. Too much of that, and we're no use to anyone.
Have to keep my strength up for the resistance.
Good luck out there.
I'm ready to go, Passy.
Not so fast. You still don't know how to read a weather pattern.
We can't just attack an entire
That
Kett
alien
base.
people have been talking about. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Kett, that's good enough for me.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Kett kill people. They take our families and we never see them again. Anyone who fights against that has to be better than them. So, will you fight them? I know the location of the labor camp where they took my uncle.
What's a Kett labor camp for?
Different things. They put people in cages there. Sometimes they make them work. Sometimes they collect Angarra, and once they have enough, they move them. And sometimes they just kill them. My father died that way.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. Make sure I don't lose more family.
I'll get your uncle.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp. Please hurry. Nilj may not have much time.
That's just another memory trigger. Scan minerals. Let's head up this way. First, I want to see is there anything else here. Excuse me.
Do we have a plan for the cave we found?
Send the seismology team to
Well,
scout
I
it
haven't
first.
seen many of your kind around
We don't
here,
want to cause an
but I've heard
avalanche
lots about
digging
the
around in
Pathfinder
there.
from my friends on Aya.
All good things, I hope.
So far.
Do you get much business out here?
I do all right. The trick is to not stay in one place too long. I travel between here and Techix. Sometimes they even make it up to the Resistance camp.
Isn't that dangerous with the Kett all around?
I've had a few close calls, but they haven't caught me yet. The stars are on my side.
I'll take a look at your stock.
Got plenty of supplies.
Heard there was an alien lurking about the place. Don't try to start something. We're all combat trained by the Resistance and prepared to die. And try not to disturb our data probes. Our research is valuable, though it may not mean much to you.
What's your focus out here?
Glacial movement, seismology, climate, anything Aya needs from us. Resources are tight, so our scientists know a bit of everything. That way, we're prepared for anything.
Are you in charge here?
Lead researcher. Worked as a seismologist on Aya before I volunteered for Hijara.
You volunteered?
We all did. Aya is fine, but all that green gets boring. I can't speak for the rest, but I came here for the adventure. So far, Voeld has lived up to my expectations. Always a new mountain to scale.
How long has this station been around?
Only a few years. This used to be Kett territory before the Resistance pushed them out. We've discovered a wealth of resources the Kett protected out here. Metals, minerals, even a new species of edible cold weather fungus.
All that was hidden under the ice?
And more. We've only scratched the surface.
I'll come back if I need anything.
I'll be here.
Okay, everybody. Back out into the cold. First, get some iridium.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
We know.